Baik, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tonight I want to tell about education, early children childhood education for text UTS Miss Mira. So if I say not good, I'm sorry, Mister, because I'm learn in English education. Okay, start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hey, my wife, you like Gucci? What are you reading?
Oh, hi. I am reading an article about early childhood education. It talks about how important the first 5 years are for a child's brain development.
Really? I have heard that before, but I never know it was that crucial. What does it say exactly?
Well, according to the research, around 90%
Hmm?
of a child's brain develop before the age of 5. So what they learn,
Hmm?
how they play, how they're treated, all of it shapes their future learning and behavior.
Wow, that's incredible. I guess that means what we do right Emma now really matter.
Actually, that's why I have been thinking maybe should enroll her in a good early learning center somewhere that focus not just on ABCs and numbers but also creativity and social skill.
Hmm, I see. But don't you think she's too young? She's only 3. I mean, I didn't go to preschool until I was 5.
Time have changed.
Hmm?
This day, early education is not about pushing kids to read or write early. It's about stimulating imagination and emotional intelligence.
So it's more like running dragonfly?
Actually, they'll learn by exploring, painting, singing, and interacting with other kids. For example, if they play with blocks, they are actually learning about balance, shapes, and problem solving.
That's pretty amazing. I remember I was a kid, flight time just felt like fun, and I didn't realize it was teaching me something.
Hahaha. That's the beauty of it. When children enjoy what they do, their brains make stronger connection. That's how
Hmm,
real learning happens, not from memorizing, but from experiencing.
makes sense. But do you think preschool is really necessary? Can we just teach here at home?
Of course, home learning is great too, but preschool help her develop social and communication skills.
Hmm.
She will learn she will learn to share tantrums, follow rules, and express her feelings. Those are things you cannot always practice at home.
True. She does get a bit possessive with her toys. Her toys.
That's normal at her age, but being around adult kids can help her learn empathy and cooperation.
I like that idea. So what kind of preschool are you thinking about?
Something play-based and safe. I want teachers who are warm and patient, people who see every child as unique.
That's important, and maybe somewhere close to home it's easier for us to pick her off.
Yes, And I do also like them to involve parents. I think education should be a partnership between teacher and families.
Definitely. Definitely. It reminds me of something I read that children learn best when parents show interest in what they are doing.
That's absolutely true.
Hmm.
When we talk to Emma about her drawing or read bedtime stories, it boosts her logic and confidence.
Speaking of bedtime story, I noticed she's starting to ask more questions lately, like why is the moon following our car? That's a question. Maybe I think why moon following a car.
That's so cute. That's a sign of a growing imagination. When kids start asking why, it shows they are trying to understand the world around them.
I guess our job is to keep.
Actually, we should not always rush to give her an answer. Sometimes it's better to ask, what do you think? That way she learns to think critically.
I like that. So instead of just teaching fact, we guide her to discover things herself.
Yes, that's the essence of good early education. Reading, no forcing.
You know, this make me think how different education is now compared to our time. It's more holistic.
Yes, it's it's not only about intelligence but also about emotional growth, creativity, and character.
That's something every parent should understand. Early education is babysitting, it's building the foundation for life.
Well said. It's about raising children who are kind, confident, and curious.
Alright, then let's visit a few schools this weekend and see what's available.
Great idea. I will make a list tonight, and maybe we can also create some learning activity at home, like storytelling night of gardening together.
Gardening? That sounds fun. Emma would love getting her hands dirty.
Actually, every small experience can be a lesson in patience, responsibility, and caring for nature.
You're right, my wife. You always are.
Well, thank you, dear. I'm just trying to be a good mom.
You're doing an amazing job, and I am proud to be part of this journey, raising our little learner together.
Oh, that's sweet. Now, come help me look at this school online.
Sure thing, sure thing. Let's find BB. Let's the big star for Emma Brick Future. Okay, so question jadi kesimpulannya terhadap mencari sebuah sekolah untuk anak kita ya tentunya adalah mencari yang terbaik, ya biarkan anak berkembang dengan perhatian tentunya dari orang tua dan pastikan memilih tempat sekolah yang terbaik dan jangan batasi anak ketika masih anak kecil. Kita hanya perlu mengawasi dan memberitahu, jangan terlalu banyak dibatasi. So thank you everyone, this is my ex Miss Mira. So thank you, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.